Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, February is our month to talk about love. And there's one thing I know for sure about love, and that's that it's not what I thought it was. And you'll disown me to hear me say that my daughters and I watched the TV show The Bachelor. And we call each other during commercials to comment about what's going on there. And what's going on there, I know for sure, it's not love. But it is fun, we do have fun. In the class we just finished, we were studying this book called The Power, and it's written by Sherry Byrne, who also wrote The Secret. And I think she's got some, handle on what love is. Her whole book and the CD that goes with it talk about raise the level of consciousness by putting your attention on something you love. Anything you love works. And raising your level of consciousness, if you stay in a high level of consciousness, kind of everything just works. So this is a very simple technique for doing that. There's a lot of, she says it over and over and over because it takes a lot for us to get it. She says, I love the clouds, or I love my grandchildren, or I love my fuzzy white cats, or whatever. Just constantly putting your attention on love. And she says that when we do that, it raises that level of consciousness, and then the universe is able to, magnetize to that, and good things just come into our lives. I have a friend who was given this book and the CD thing by one of her friends on our last meditation retreat, and she says that ever since then, and she's been writing, in this journal that says what you love for the day. She says, ever since then, things have gone so well in her life. She says, it's just amazing. That for 17 years, she and her husband have been working for the Forest Service, and they always wanted a house in Shaver. So now they have this big, beautiful house in Shaver, and it even came furnished, and she's so happy with it. She also was promoted from a job that she loved into a job she loves more, and she's making more money there. And now she gets to work 2 days at home. So that saves her money and gas and travel and time, and she says she gets so much done. So she's been using, also in terms of, in addition to the CD that she plays in her car, she's been using this other journal that kind of goes with the original books that Sherry Byrne wrote. And on that, there's one page that you say, I love this, I love this, I love this, for the day. And then on this facing page, you write what you're desiring as if it has already happened. I love this, that kind of thing. One of the things that I wrote right away in my journal was, I love the fact that this marketing company is not waking me up anymore in the morning. And what happened with that is 3 days in a row, before 7 o'clock, this marketing company is calling me and asking for Lillian. And I keep telling them there's no Lillian here. And I think that everybody that called me was different from the last one. It sounded like some of them were from India. So I finally, I told 5 or 6 of them, scratch me off your list. They said, oh yeah, we'll do that, we'll do that. And they didn't. And I had 21 calls in 3 days from the same company asking for Lillian. So I finally got prepared, and the next person that called, I said, Lillian is dead. And the police, and she's been murdered, and the police are looking for persons of interest. And what is your name?
Way to go, JoAnne. Good job, JoAnne.
But you know what? It didn't even work. She just gave me her name. Another thing that I wrote in my journal that I I love is I love this cake that we had at a Super Bowl party. And it's done in a crock pot, and you put chocolate, and you put sour cream, and a bunch of other stuff, and then you cook it in this crock pot. And it comes out like this big souffle chocolate thing, and you serve it hot, spooning it out like a souffle, and then you put vanilla ice cream on top. I know. So if you want an experience that you will be sure to love and you can put in your journal, come to the ordination on Friday night, because I hear from the grapevine that there's 2 crock pots that Stella is making.